Well, welcome, Jack. Stood there to steal my car. The mysterious man smiled, as if saying, "You're not ready." He told Jack no one has it all, even billionaires face issues, but they are like choosing luxuries. He chose to let Jack experience this parallel world, maybe hoping he'd rediscover his lost sense of humor. Next, the mysterious man handed Jack a bell, saying, "Don't worry, it's for communication, not decoration. Will you pick up my call? Hurry up and drive the car away." Once out of the car, Jack looked shocked he had become a homeless driver. So, he drove back to the town, relieved that the way home was like a maze full of surprises while he felt like an alien. "Jack, you're back," Kate exclaimed, like a child on Christmas, having planned surprises all morning. From morning till now, she had been like a detective, worried sick about Jack talk about caring too much. She even considered calling the police. Jack felt unprecedented love, like a beloved pet. "This is not my home, I'm not a dad." Jack seemed to be trying hard to prove his identity, like an unemployed actor. "I'm not a dad, you know, Kate," he exclaimed loudly, as if protesting this big scam. "This is not funny, I'm about to explode," he said angrily. He awaited the mysterious man to show up, but his daughter rushed in, excited, thinking it was an alien gift from Daddy. Given the situation, Jack could only accept his fate and opened the closet, revealing cheap clothes. He sighed hopelessly, feeling bottomed out, realizing he had to change the baby's diaper today. He was on the verge of a meltdown. The moment he lifted the diaper, oh my, it was like a landmine scene. He pinched his nose, desperate to escape. While scrambling for wipes, his son activated thunderstorm mode, and Jack was totally caught off guard. His daughter noticed the unusual chaos, and Jack felt somewhat nervous regarding how she might react after learning the truth. But to his surprise, his daughter thought of him as an alien, looking at him curiously. "And I store stuff in my brain from my chest." "Of course. Welcome back, alien dad," his daughter replied innocently. From his daughter, he learned that he's a tire shop manager in this world. What a black hole. Working 8 hours a day, with walls plastered with photos of beauties talk about a socialite. He couldn't understand his plain life, yet he smiled vibrantly in photos. Then, he spotted the 1988 Best Salesman Award and whispered, "I must come back." Memories of studying in London flashed through his mind, but the current him never boarded that plane. At that moment, he pondered why this version of himself chose a stable life. At the mall with the family, he was drawn to the clothing store, as if regaining a lost glow of confidence. His wife praised his handsome look, but the price tag made him reconsider immediately. "This price isn't for us working-class folks." Kate reassured, "Hurry and take it off. I'll get you a cake as compensation." But Jack's anger built up, and a month's worth of emotions erupted. "Yeah? How can you think of me like that? Is my life for pants only? Sorry, woke up buried under chicken boxes. The time I take care of the kids is shorter than I spend in the store. What a joke. If I'm lucky, I might get 6 hours apiece, but it all feels like a fairy tale. This is too tragic. I really can't believe this dream," he said helplessly. "Oh my, Kate, I might have become the replacement for 1,000,000 men. I could potentially have become the richest and most charming individual. Could you please help me bring this dream to life? Because I married Jack Campbell, who doesn't need $2,400 pence to feel better. But if that's what it takes to make you happy, then go ahead and buy them. Oh dear." Reluctantly, he had to give in. After calming down, Jack apologized for his outburst as if he had weathered a storm inside. Yet he still grumbled. Honestly, not going to London 13 years ago was a big mistake. But Kate disagreed, thinking they moved to the small town for their children's future. They worked together at his dad's tire shop. Although life was simple, it was fulfilling enough to get tipsy on. Back home, Jack stumbled upon a tape with Kate's name on it. Looks like the past is making a comeback. Looking inside, it was the proposal video. What a sweet bunch. On that day, Kate happened to be 22, with no romantic church, just family and friends from the town. Plus his off-key singing, the atmosphere was as lively as a small concert. All this should have played out in his world, but he lost the most precious one while chasing a career. The next day, Jack, as usual, heated milk for his son and served coffee to Kate, busy as a bee. But when he returned to the room, Kate had prepared a gift, the suit he couldn't buy last time. Before he could thank her, Kate eagerly reached out for a gift, filling the room with an awkward atmosphere. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe.